Hi everybody, welcome to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil.
I'm Viva.
And first off, let's all celebrate happy no 25% tariff on whiskey coming to the US. Hooray! It just got cancelled.
Wow.
The only problem is, that means that Scotch Whisky Auctions is now back on as a possibility.
Ooh.
And before we get started on a blind taste, just give me a better or worse on those two while I start on the Viscometer for today. Better or worse? Right.
I'm giving it to you.
I'm just going to start the Viscometer while we talk. And go.
I'm supposed to give to you.
No, taste it. Tell me better or worse. Oh, and then we'll get into our blind tasting. Today's blind tasting is going to be bottle number 156, picked by Rostislav. Oh, and there's not much left because we have enjoyed it.
I go for the easier, but it is also fantastic. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Well, I just wanted to double check that you are.
Oh no!
You are taking Springbank 21 off the shelf.
What about you?
I thought it might have a chance against Old Pulteney because some days we like it, some we don't. There you go. It is not on the shelf. Right, what else have I got to do? Let's see, we've done the tariff, we've done the Springbank 21, we got the Viscometer going, and yes. So, we are blind tasting our way through another 150 bottles. We'll rank it somewhere on the smelf after nosing it and tasting it. And we'll do that for the next 12 minutes. Here we go. Now, actually, not here we go. Yes, timer is on. Yesterday's glass. I better try and clear what we just sipped. Whiskey 101. Yeah, I'm going to have to install a third shelf.
Warehouse dust.
Warehouse dust and vanilla. Almost like wafers, ice cream wafers.
Oh, I'm getting
Figs. I'm getting ice cream, vanilla ice cream inside wafers.
With strawberries.
A little bit strawberry, yeah. Oh, that's the empty glass. Right, let's pour something. How's the timer? We still got a good bit of time. I think this is a bit of a bubble-tastic, isn't it? Because these bubbles really hang around. Now, I'm not 100% sure of the strength, but... So, when we shake these bubbles, let's go over it again, right? Tip that camera down slightly. Here's a 40% whiskey for comparison. When it's 40%, the bubbles are tiny and they disappear fast. Here's a 50% whiskey for comparison. Peak viscosity and bubblicious seems to be around 50%. But if you look carefully at the bubble size, the one in today's sample is actually slightly bigger diameter bubbles. And then if you go all the way to 60%, the bubbles are really big, but they disappear super fast. So there's this middle ground where we're trying to work out where the bubbles are. So today, what do we think? 50%? Maybe 56 is closer. 56%. That bubble size. Oh, maybe somewhere in there. Right, enough on today's bubbles. How's the Viscometer? Almost there. So we are talking about something probably 50 to 56. Maybe it could be higher. We've been thrown off before. Right, Viscometer.
Viscometer.
I think we are. Did it go past? Yeah. So this one is actually fairly viscous. It works out at, here we go, compared to 40% Russian standard vodka. Oh, 4 minutes. That works out at 108%. So a little bit higher viscosity than the average that we found.
Springbank was about 09, I think.
Springbank was about there. Ardbeg Ugadal has been the highest at 114 so far. Right. Watery version, I think, because this is strong, isn't it? Let's do watery version. Quite a nice caramel wafer.
It's one lemon candy.
I think we might be playing the game, Is It a Rosebank again today?
It's one.
Who was it who said that? I did read it in last week's comments. It made me laugh. So we're going to go for about 50% water. Oh. Lemon and oak. That's right. That's right. We called it lemon oak tree. And that is the major thing that comes across here.
Ooh,
Wow,
lemon,
this...
some grass.
A bit grassy. This smells fantastic in the full glass though. The watered down version.
Ooh, now I'm getting a bit of matchstick.
A little bit of matchsticks.
That suffer. Maybe a bit of funkiness. You get it a bit.
A little bit. Actually, I'm going to do... I want to see what happens as this glass empties out. I don't think we're getting anything peated in here, but...
After one center, soft.
Yeah, quite soft. This is a little bit candy sweet, the watered down version. Let's have a taste of water. Very, very watered down, probably 20%. If anything, I would say that's almost sort of a sort of grape hard candy and vanilla kind of mix.
That's of walnut. And a bit of walnut.
Tannin. Okay, have a sip on full strength. Yours has a drop of water in. Mine is straight from the bottle, obviously. Let's have a sip on full strength and see if we can judge the ABV.
Very peppery.
Oh, it's quite bitter. Quite bitter.
It's very peppery, very hot.
Not as strong as I was expecting. So I'm thinking it's below 55, but over 50.
I was around 42, 43.
I would like to add some water to that. Oh, and I was leaving that one, wasn't I?
It's very peppery. Very spicy.
Right, I'm going for a good dash of water in here now. See, it's quite sweet with the water, but I was put off by the full strength, I must admit. That wasn't so good. Yeah, because of the bitterness, right?
That's the pepper.
Okay, that's nice. With a little bit of water. I mean, it's quite basic. I'm not getting any sherry notes.
More white wine, if anything.
Yeah. So I'm thinking probably ex-bourbon, strong ABV, 52, 54. Age, quite old, I think, because there's that oakiness and a bit of spice, but...
Maybe 18.
Yeah.
A bit of almond oil, oily, dry,
A little bit of almond oil. The palate is quite simple though, isn't it?
But
I mean, it's good, but there's not a whole range of complexity.
Correct.
In fact, where's the picture? The picture is fairly straightforward, but it is very nicely... There's a few intriguing twists and turns because there's a little bit of green minty thing and a little bit of this strawberry. It's actually slightly funky. What do you think? Hang on.
Also,
hang on.
a bit of tarragon, which is almost minty but spicy.
Bit of tarragon. I suddenly got a little smell of funky town then. Ooh, how are we doing for time?
It's quite musty.
Are you getting anything funky in here?
More of
maybe
sweet type, not Springbank type, I think.
That's the thing. But when we did the Springbank 21, now on the floor, when I reviewed the video, I actually said funky, but not Springbank funk. And now I'm thinking, is this Springbank funk? In the way that I didn't recognize it on the 21, or no, I recognize it, but I didn't believe it.
Do we have any more? Do we have any more Springbank?
Now it's gone. I'm not getting the funk now.
Actually, but friendly smell. It's not aggressive.
Do you like it?
I like the smell, but the taste, I was shocked. But that was my first sip. So
have you put more water in since?
No.
Okay, why don't you try this one, which has more water? See if you like it more.
Oh, I'm getting up sort of musty.
Oh yeah.
More suffer, but not really.
A little musty. So this reminds me of like the old malt casks, which are ex-bourbon, but they're maybe 20 years old. So simple, but there is a bit of that warehouse mustiness.
And but of Emily old malt casks. Whenever I think of old malt casks, I sort of think of Emily.
Okay,
Emily,
I think
pepper.
it's time for better or worse. Now,
at the finish, is that there?
It's a little struggle because of the high ABV.
Nice finish.
Better or worse? Better. Better than Deanston 18. Now this is only 46 point something %, but it is ex-bourbon.
I like it as well. It's very earthy, but it's sort of Emily summer salad.
Better or worse?
I thought it was a bit bitter. But nice.
Oh.
It's very thick. I would probably go for this or the starter version of this.
I can tell you this is 57%. This tastes stronger.
Stronger. It's that soft.
Oh. Okay, go back. Better or worse? Oh, you know what this is?
Oh, no wonder.
It's coming back. Springbank Local Barley 9. But hang on. What we mean is this is now better than
Yes.
Deanston.
Oh, yeah, put on down.
And it's better than this one.
Oh, yes.
Let me just check something. Better or worse? Always trying to get it moved further up. It's better?
It's slightly bitter. It's, I've got more cotton black, but far easier. Oh.
That means we've just put it top 10. But it also means we're saying Springbank Local Barley 9 is top 10. Hooray! That is funny. We've just got Springbank Burgundy. So we got 2 Springbanks in. Okay, hang on. So
I've improved.
I'm going to put these together. So what do we think it is? Is it possible? Oh, 16 seconds. Funk. Right. I'm going for it. We have a Springbank 14-year-old. Oh, hang on. 55.8%. This is an ex-bourbon Springbank. But we've also got a whole bunch of things like a Glentockers, a Bunner.
I'm getting a bit of a pineapple.
Oh, hang on. Let me put the... While I bring these up, I will bring up the spreadsheet so you can all look at it. Hang on. Let me get somewhere. Could be in there. Anything. What are you seeing? Could be anywhere down to about here, I think. Oh. Right. We've got a Dallion, which is ex-bourbon. We've got an Arran private cask that's ex-bourbon. These are all light in colour. What's this? An Invergordon. I don't know. We have a Longmorn and a Milton Duff. We do have a couple of old malt casks. But what about this Benrinnes 21? Could it be that? A Craigellachie 22. That's a little funky. Of course, it could be the Rosebank. Well, if it's top 10, could it be a Kleinlich 22-year-old? Right, let's go to the chat. While you start to make your decision, I'm going to the chat to see what people think. Right, okay, people. Where's our chat? There it is. Let me scroll up a little bit.
I would give it any day.
Martin, just read that the US... Oh yeah, we had a little cheers to the tariff coming down at the beginning of the show, Martin. Falsgraph, I do not have any clue tonight. Oh, Peter Morris, Linkwood. It could be. Sounds delicious, Gigi. It is. Colila always gives me lots of lemon. What about the unpeated? I don't know what the ABV is on that though. 60 hertz. Glenbergie 21. Teddy, I think it is J&B. J&B? Do we have any? Sounds like a banana. No, a bunna. Raymond DeWitt. Craigellachie 22 also seems possible. Some kind of barley idea. Brookladdy Isla barley, the local barley, precarious Dave. Yeah. Right, Donna Pass. Hey, Tim. Standing in line at the grocery store. Oh, really? And watching the show? Good for you. Another grain, Rostislav. Don't think so. I only had Sherry Linkwood. Right. Oh, there's a lot of chat going on. Right, I better jump down if we're going to get to it. Deanston 18 moving down, Jason Fisk. It is true. Jim Dickens, how are you doing? Good to see you in. Dave Shaving World, thank you for watching episode 156. Please visit your local retailer to find our favourite Springbank. Alright, Whiskey 101. This could go like last week. Invergordon 31 single grain. Could be, you know. But my first guess was the Glenbergie Glenlivet 14 Cadenhead. Oh, there's quite a lot. Picture doesn't give me enough flavour idea. All too pale this week. Well, it is pretty pale though. I mean, it's a fairly simple flavour profile.
And the funny is a bad apple.
Macallan Fine and Rare. Peak viscosity for water alcohol mixtures is around 42% ABV at about 2.8 somethings. See page. Yes. I have read that and I've seen the little curve of 42% being peak viscosity, but I think that's probably a purer alcohol water mix. I think once you get into oiliness and things coming out of barrels, Doc, something else is happening, I think, because so far our Ugadal has been the highest viscosity. Right. Sunday Evening Scotch, another late join for me. Some heavy hitters on the table. Come on, Michael, make a guess based on having no knowledge. Right. Bishop Burnboy is sticking with the Rosebank. And Precarious Dave, yes, give us some thumbs up. Right.
And
I'm going with... Yes, you want to buy more. What have you picked?
I think I'd probably go for this because of a bad apple.
Right. So we're not going with Rosebank today.
It's pretty the fact before. I don't know much about the others.
Well, we are about to find out.
To farm into earthy, so it cannot be this. I think it's supposed to be more herbal. It's not herbal.
So it's not herbal, the Kleinlich, right?
So it makes more sense to me.
So this is a Glentockers. Actually, this is Glentockers as well.
I think it's when you buy yours.
One last taste before the reveal. Oh, I'm pretty confident.
But it can't be done because, well...
Right.
I think I go for more of this.
What's that phrase? Pride goes before a fall. Here we go. Are you ready for the reveal? Here we go, everybody. It is 54%. Oh no, this isn't 54%, is it? Damn it. What's the Rosebank? Hang on. 53.8? It could be, you know. It could be the Rosebank. Can't be that. Can't be that. Longmorn 54.9.
Oh, yeah, I think it could be this.
Can't be that. Can't be that.
Because get a bit of vanilla.
No, no. I'm getting scared. Are we in Rosebank territory? What's the Ben Nevis? Oh, Bunna. 53. 56. Wow, we're running out of options here. We're running out of options. If it's 21 years old, it is.
It's 14.
It's 21 years old.
Ooh.
It costs $500 and something dollars. That means it is a lowland whiskey, and it is Rosebank.
Wow. I'm so happy.
That's funny. I didn't expect it to be a bit funky. Wow. Hang on. Rosebank 21, distilled in 1990, bottled 2011, $17.5 per year. Something like that. Oh, hang on.
I'm not so worth the money either.
We might have to do a little bit more shuffling. This is serious. Let's go. Oh. Okay.
We've got only that much.
We have only this much of Glentockers. I think we have to take a little sip out of the bottle, so excuse us. Is it better than Rosebank? Well, give it a little touch of water. Wow, this is
I prefer 2 days. Because that one was slightly bitter, but this one is sort of integrated. It's very cracked.
Oh, a little bit. Oh,
It's very cracked. And this was slightly a bit too hard.
are we going there? I think we're going there. I wouldn't put it above the Highland Park though, and I wouldn't put it above the
Ben Nevis.
the Ben Nevis.
But I think I have to try again.
Rosebank. Okay, let's
Finally.
I'll get to the chat in a second. Let's have a little look at the bottle. This is 53.8%. The reason this bottle is so low is because we've shared so much of it already. There you go. There is a 2014 version of this as well. Oh, Prime Whisky's in. Something was blocked there. Let me just click this show button. Oh, I see, because you were swearing Prime, that's why it got blocked. There's tape on this because I know there's gas in this bottle. GG! Here's to start your next Rosebank fund. That is fantastic. Oh, this one won't be in the sharing list because we don't have enough. Hang on, we have a little bit.
But if we get another Rosebank, the ocean.
We've got some in the Viscometer. Oh, hang on. That's right. I'm excited now. Well, I'm excited that it didn't disappoint. We did think it was older. Although I guess I only went as far as 14 with the...
I went to about 18.
Because we were getting the oakiness.
And the fruit is very, overall, it's very soft. Center.
It is soft. I mean, lowland.
Friendly.
I wonder how that's going to compare to the Daff Mill. Now, we have a special moment. Aquavitae, when we were last in Scotland, he actually gave us one each, and we've saved this one. Now, it's only 43%, but this is the Rosebank 12-year Flora and Fauna. And this is the bottle that Ralphie left with Roy when they did the live stream.
A very special moment for me because I met Roy for the first time.
Yeah.
We got together. It was a fantastic evening of together in his whiskey days. We get together. It was very nice.
Let me just put the rubber band around the... No, it's going to fall off. Right. 43%. It's going to be soft. But have a little sip and then we'll have this at another time. I know what we'll do. Let's take...
Get that right.
Let's take our little bits of... Oh, hang on, that's Glen Talkers. I've got confused now. Oh, deeper. This is precious stuff. No, I need to water it down. I want to water it to 43% approximately, so that we can compare. Oh, that's not very much, is it? I know I need to get to the chat.
But a bit.
Do they smell the same? Oh, much richer on the old one.
It's soft, light, nutted.
Oh, lovely. A little bit of pineapple that time. And the 12-year? A little more herbal, actually.
Oh, but aggressive, yeah.
A little more herbal, oaky.
Oh, yeah.
Almost. Yeah. It's almost like it's got the oakiness, but it doesn't have the depth of the rich flavours.
And it's more of integrated. It's so fruit.
Okay, let's get to the chat. Because we got a little excited there. Right, over to the chat. Let me try and catch up from the reveal stage. Let's see. What did people say? Looking. Drum roll, drum roll. Longmorn. Haha, no. Jason Coates. Rosebank is very delicate. Well, this is a pretty robust delicate, I guess. Rostislav is shouting Rosebank. Where's the reveal? It's the Rosebank! Jason Coates, yes! Right, Rosebank is the rude words. Prime Whisky. Tasting notes made it sound absolutely amazing. Oh, well, good. Now I know why I didn't recognise the notes. I've only had 3 or 4 bottles of that. Oh, right. Who guessed it? Because it was definitely guessed, wasn't it? I'm now looking. I mean, for a start, we didn't get it, right? Jerry Miller, wow, no way. I would know a $500 bottle. That's why we shared it out so much, Jerry, to split the burden. Actually, Jason, you have it, don't you? You have a sip of this bottle. Oh yeah, there you go. You're saying that you appreciate it. So you liked it as well, right, Jason?
I'm not giving any more, please. I need some for myself.
Jason, you're not getting any more.
I'm so sorry.
How were our notes, Jason? Did you like it? Is that swearing in America, Prime Whisky? Apparently on the filter for YouTube. Oh, Jerry Miller. I feel lucky to see a bottle of Rosebank. Thanks, Jerry. That's 2 for Jerry. 2 names in the hat. Did you put 2 in for Gigi? Gigi should have 2 as well. Yeah, 2. Whiskey 101. The tariffs are gone. You can bid for lots more Rosebank now. Yeah, exactly. Graham Fraser. I have lots of Rosebank stashed away. Oh, you do? Fantastic. Precarious Dave. I agree with that point. I want to do a Rosebank against Daft Mill one day. We'll have to save some. I'll pour a little bit. You know what I'll do? Roy's... oh yeah, the Daft Mill is just a bottle. I will tag this onto the Daft Mill bottle. And so we will get it on that day. Right. Bishop Burnboy. Francis at Daphne would be happy to be compared to the Falkirk gem. Well, of course, we don't know what Daphne tastes like. We're just presuming.
But we get out of the ABV at 54.
Yeah, that's true. We were getting the ABV pretty good. Jason Coates, I did. It's a lovely dram. Is it a $500 dram though, Jason?
I'm not sure about the price.
Let's talk about price for a second. Obviously, this is collectible price. $17.5 per year is only half the yearly price of an Octomore, though. So you could think of it that way.
I think you get taken maybe plus a year that is one dram.
Yeah, 1 dram a year. We bought this in 2019, so we've had to be very patient to get to it. Jason Fisk was fortunate to try a 35-year Port Ellen on the weekend. Very herbal. Would not have pegged it as an Isla. I guess the smokiness does not really survive 35 years in a barrel, does it? Jason Coates, I came late, missed the notes, I'll catch up. I still haven't taken my own notes yet, but I did sip a bit. Oh, okay. Herb, love my Daphne. Who got it? I know Rostislav shouted Daphne, but that might have been after the reveal. Sorry, Rosebank. That's funny. Now we're mixing them up. Didn't someone get Rosebank earlier? That really does make it look simple, but before I mix this up, while I wait to find out who may have got it, I'm going to put the 12 back in the 12 bottle. We're going to save this for Daphne.
I'd like to have some more of today's.
What's this one? Is this Rosebank?
I think it might be 12 years.
It's just watered down. Wow, it is lovely. Let's go one more at cask strength. One more sip. I feel like it's very precious stuff now. We did say that we didn't like it at full strength because it was a little bitter, but now that we've had a bit more, it might be less bitter. Let's see.
But I was the expert of it a dram at the pub or something like that.
Oh, lovely. It's like oaky, herbal, vanilla, lemon,
tarragon,
Tarragon.
everything very subtle.
long, a nice gentle pepper that floats over the whole thing. Long finish, going vanilla now.
It's actually very good, but it's not worth buying the old bottle for $6.
No, I'm glad that we've experienced it. Now, triple distilled lowland whiskey. So, triple.
Oh, that's like clean up for me.
It's very pale. Maybe there is a little bit of sherry in here. I don't know, but it doesn't tell us. Does it tell us anything about what's in it? No.
The finish is very nice. Finish.
Yesterday, when we did our homework tasting, I said to Deepa, "This is the type of whiskey that would be like a great everyday whiskey." Meaning, when you don't want a sherry bomb, you don't want peat, you just want something perfectly gentle, balanced. Apparently, we need a $600 bottle for a simple, enjoyable whiskey. Right. Back to the chat. Let's see. Bishop Burnboy is shouting out some directions. Jimmy Lake, there are no $500 whiskies. No way to get the return on that. I agree, Jimmy. There's no way. I mean, the enjoyment that we would get out of $60 Isla barley, if I just go on the enjoyment scale, they're not so different. You know,
for me, it is.
Yeah, but is it twice as good?
That's true. That's the point.
Now, I would say that we got quite a bit more of an experience out of the Highland Park and the Ben Nevis.
But coming back to this one, I'm getting a very sharp finish. This one, very nice finish.
Yes, but this compared to the Highland Park or the Ben Nevis, I would say if the Rosebank is here, my enjoyment of the experience... Okay, Rosebank's here. I would still put the Highland Park and the Ben Nevis significantly above.
I have to try them again.
There are still $300 bottles, whereas the Glentockers was a $120 bottle. So I think once you're above $150, £100, $150, then you're paying massive amounts for small incremental steps.
I think Sam is good enough. I think.
Right, I better catch up. Jason Coates, I don't know that any whiskey is really worth 500, purely on the liquid. Yes. But the rarity is a factor. Yeah, Brewers at 2K, Port Ellens, yeah, exactly. That Rosebank 21 would be 1,500 at an auction today. Maybe. There's actually one in Scotch Whisky Auctions. I stuck it on the watch list just to see what it sells for. I think it will sell for about £500 maybe.
I think it's pretty good value.
Right, we need to give Bishop Burnboy some fireworks. Fantastic. We will... Congratulations, Bishop Burnboy. I see that you are asking for bottom shelf at the back, below the Glencadden. Right, Deepa is grabbing it. Here we go. The new bottle.
Very, very dusty.
Oh, it's a dusty. I know we picked an extra bottle last week for potential guests. It's actually fairly complex for me to add a guest into our setup. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Anyway, for now, 150. Oh dear, bad writing. 157. Bishop Burn Boy. Is it? Well, it can't be. Hang on, I just realised we were playing Is It a Rosebank today? And it was a Rosebank. Oh no, we have run out of glassware. We'll have to go for a little quick rinse. Here we go. Next week's bottle in a very watery, with Rosebank in the background.
It's a bit dark. Amber.
A little dark. Not too many bubbles.
Very small bubbles.
Why don't you have a sip while I check the chat in case I've missed something? Precarious Dave. Stop. I can't bear it anymore. Sorry, Dave. You have a sip. Whiskey 101. Oh yes, it's my everyday too. Rosebank 21 and ginger. That's my usual palate warmer. Oh no. Glentockers benefits from being utterly unknown, Jason. Yeah. I guess we should keep quiet then, shouldn't we? Let's see. Whiskey 101. That was top shelf. He said bottom shelf. That means a double reveal. Yeah, you picked top shelf. It should have been bottom shelf.
Oh, damn, let me put another one.
Oh, there we go.
It's my fault. It's okay, they're not very good.
I think I pointed there. This looks like an old tape job to me. Right.
It's okay.
Hang on.
And my music that I had.
What are we going to do with it? You wanted to go another one?
Yeah.
Deepa wants another go.
Yeah.
158. Bishop Burnboy. Right, you're going to have to tell us. Oh, we don't have any glasses, Deepa. We've got 157 and 158 now. We're going to pour another. This is going to get very confusing. Oh, it's light enough.
It's light.
Still,
Light.
not many bubbles. Could be smoky. No? Hang on. Jimmy Legg. Happy to catch the last half of the show. Rosebank be damned. Buy more Springbank. Thank you very much, Jimmy. We will get your name into the hat. And somewhere we are going to be... Are we going to be doing a double show? Are we doing a double show next week?
I'm not doing this.
Well, I'm going to compare. It's actually quite a good comparison. Double show on Sunday. It's not Sunday, is it? Pouring another Lagavulin 16 while you talk about your Rosebank. Raymond, do it. Well, cheers to that. Bishop Burnboy, ladies' choice, not a problem here. Yes, double trouble. That is what we've got. I say it's a good match because the ABVs are similarly low. And, you know, one is darker, one is lighter. So it'll be good. Deepest Mystery Show live on Tuesday. Right. Let's see. Jason Coates. Let's see. I only have experience with the younger ones. Oh, you're talking to Jason Fisk.
I think the second part is better than the first one, but I think it's sad because it's fantastic.
Rosebank is the best. Well, at least it wasn't a Springbank 21 experience, because here's the Springbank 21. I better have a sip first. Oh yeah. Wow, I'm really annoyed with that Springbank 21.
It's that all over the place. It's been noisy.
We have a little bit left. We'll compare it to something else. Another Springbank. The Rosebank, albeit a gentle lowlander. Oh! Take that, Springbank. Rosebank has won this battle. We will see you on Sunday for a double reveal. So I get to keep this now?
No.
I think I do.
Just together.
Oh, thanks for watching.